In a world often marred by geopolitical tensions and conflicts, Africa is no exception. The current peace and conflict rhetoric portrays Africa as a conflict-torn continent with the world's greatest refugee and internal migration issue. The rhetoric stresses that it is an extremely impoverished region that is prone to barely containable diseases, has been harmed by a colonial past, and is increasingly threatened by terrorist attacks. Indeed, throughout the last 2 decades, Africa has experienced dozens of battles over a range of topics, including land, resources, political power, money, security, religion, and identity. Deep differences over the nation's basic vision, fight over state-society ties, and contests over who gets to lead are frequently at the heart of these conflicts. The Institute of Economics and Peace use a metric known as the Global Peace Index to determine the level of peace in every country. And in this video, we shall be using this exact metric to deduce the top 10 most peaceful countries in Africa 2024. But before we start, make sure to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you don't miss out on future educative and informative videos regarding the interesting continent of Africa. With that out of the way, let's begin. 10. Zambia. Zambia is a country located in southern Africa, and is renowned for its illustrious history, varied fauna, and tranquil atmosphere. Zambia is one of the nations in Africa with the highest levels of peace, according to the World Peace Index. The official language of Zambia is English, and more than 72 ethnic groups have coexisted happily there for many years. In contrast to other African countries, Zambia boasts a stable political climate and a track record of conducting free and fair elections. Zambia's economy is mostly driven by agriculture and mining, with tourism also having a large impact. Its several national parks offer breathtaking views and opportunities to see wild animals, making it a highly favored safari destination. 9. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is Africa's 9th most peaceful country. It is also ranked 68th among the world's most peaceful countries. Since its independence in 1968, the nation has only had 2 presidents, and Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, the current president, has been in office since August 1979. He is the world's current non-royal national leader with the second longest period of uninterrupted service. Equatorial Guinea, although being a peaceful country, has trouble holding free and fair elections since it is a one-party state. 8. Namibia. With its vast deserts and unique wildlife, Namibia is a peaceful gem located in southern Africa. A commitment to environmental conservation and social harmony makes it an attractive destination for those seeking tranquility. Namibia is Africa's 8th most tranquil country. It is, nonetheless, the world's 62nd most peaceful country, with an overall peace score of 1.861. Aside from the serenity, this land is home to a diverse range of species. In 1990, Namibia declared independence from South Africa. The country has had political stability since then, with no major internal or external confrontations. Namibian elections are often calm and orderly, despite the fact that they are competitive. Namibians also enjoy the right to peaceful assembly, which the government attempts to respect on a regular basis. 7. Tanzania. Tanzania is the 7th most peaceful country in Africa and 58th most peaceful country in the world. It is also the most tranquil country in East Africa. Tanzania's economy began to deteriorate rapidly 2 decades after independence. It then transitioned from a multi-party democracy to a single-party system. Tanzania quickly became a one-party dictatorship. Tanzania, despite its political climate, is a peaceful country with a civic peace culture. In Tanzania, there is no major source of conflict based on race, religion, ethnicity, or politics. 6. Senegal. Nestled in West Africa, Senegal stands out for its political stability and cultural richness. The country's commitment to democracy and human rights contributes to its tranquil environment. Because of the coexistence of various religious groups, Senegal is Africa's 6th most peaceful country and the world's 56th most tranquil country. Aside from religion, it has a long history of cultivating global diplomatic, financial, and intellectual ties, all of which have contributed to its stability. Senegal has likewise had a stable democracy with peaceful leadership transfers. In contrast to several of its neighbors, the nation has never had a military coup. Although there has been a low-level civil war in southern Casamance for 3 decades, it has not been big enough to break the country's stability. The cuisine of the nation is well known, combining French and North African influences with traditional local traditions. 5. Gambia. The Gambia is Africa's 5th most tranquil country, and the world's 53rd. Despite the country's fragile socio-economic and political climate, Gambia peacefully transitioned to a new political regime through democratic means in 2017, and elections have remained peaceful so far. The Gambia improved its overall peace rating by one of the most substantial margins, and is now one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. 4. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone was one of the world's most troubled countries between 1991 and 2002. A civil war erupted throughout the country, killing tens of thousands of people. The British military and the United Nations intervened to bring the country to a state of peace. Sierra Leone is now one of Africa's most peaceful countries, ranking 4th in Africa, and 46th internationally. Sierra Leone's government started on a peace-building program following the war. It began with the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, followed by the rehabilitation of victims, the reconstruction of devastated communities, the provision of opportunities for people, and the stabilization of the government and the economy. 3. Botswana. Botswana is the 3rd most peaceful country in Africa and the 41st most peaceful country in the world. Stability is a key component that has contributed to the country's tranquility. The majority of African countries are transitioning from single-party to multi-party forms of administration. Botswana, on the other hand, has been a multi-party democracy from independence. Botswana is a peaceful country with little to no political unrest, conflict, or other forms of violence. Furthermore, the country has never faced any major key events that may lead to a dangerously more violent course. Furthermore, unlike many African countries, Botswana has not seen significant sociological changes or the destruction of pre-existing colonial systems. 2. Ghana. Positioned in West Africa, Ghana boasts a stable political landscape and a growing economy. The country's rich history and warm hospitality add to its overall appeal as a peaceful destination. Ghana is the most tranquil country in West Africa. The country has seen few crises while increasing its riches, making it Africa's sole third-world country. More importantly, the country is rich in natural resources, including crude oil and gold. Unlike many other African countries, the country has enjoyed peace for many years due to its political stability. Despite the fact that Ghana is divided into various ethnic groups by religion, class, and politics, the people live in peace and harmony. 1. Mauritius. Known for its stunning beaches and vibrant culture, Mauritius takes the lead as the most peaceful country in Africa. Over the years, Mauritius has maintained its position as the most stable and peaceful country on the African continent. On a worldwide scale, the country is ranked 28th most peaceful country in the world. According to the Global Peace Index, the country held a peaceful election and achieved a high level of economic stability. Mauritius is a tiny Indian Ocean island. The country has long been recognized as one of the most peaceful places on the planet. The government of Mauritius has implemented a number of initiatives aimed at promoting peace, such as preventing firearms from entering into the wrong hands and reconciling religious and cultural gaps. So, there you have it, explorers. The top 10 most peaceful countries in Africa, 2023. Make sure to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thanks for watching this one, catch you all in the next.